In the last class, we learnt about the complex numbers. Now, today we will discuss algebra of complex numbers, and in this, we will learn how to add, subtract, multiply, or divide two complex numbers. So, firstly, I am taking up addition of two complex numbers. Yes, let z1 be equal to a plus iota b and z2 be c plus iota d, be two complex numbers. Then sum of z1 and z2 will be a complex number defined as z1 plus z2 will be equal to a plus iota b plus c plus iota b. So sum will be defined as a plus c, real parts are added, plus b plus d iota. So that means when we add two complex numbers, we add their corresponding real parts and we add the imaginary parts. For example, suppose z1 is 2 plus 3 iota and z2 is minus 6 plus 4 iota. If I have to find z1 plus z2, that is 2 plus 3 iota plus minus 6 plus 4 iota. So that will be equal to, here real part is 2, here it is minus 6. So it's 2 minus 6 plus 3 iota, the imaginary part, or here imaginary part is 4 iota. So 3 iota plus 4 iota will give you 7 iota. So I'll get here minus 4 plus 7 iota. This will be the sum of these two complex numbers. Next we have difference of two complex numbers. So let z1 be equal to a plus iota b, z2 be equal to c plus iota d. Then z1 minus z2 is equal to a plus iota b minus c plus iota d. So that is defined as, yes, find the difference of the real parts and plus the difference of the imaginary parts. So a minus c plus iota b minus d. For example, if z is minus 4 plus 3 iota, z2 is 2 plus 5 iota. So z1 minus z2 will be minus 4 plus 3 iota minus 2 plus 5 iota. So what I do, here open the bracket, it is minus 2 minus 5 iota. Now combine the real parts. So minus 4 minus 2 will give you minus 6, and compare and combine the imaginary parts. So plus 3 iota minus 5 iota will give you minus 2 iota. So this is z1 minus z2. Let's take another example. z1 is 6 minus 2 iota, z2 is minus 4 minus 5 iota. So z1 minus z2, it's 6 minus 2 iota minus 4 minus 5 iota. So again I open the bracket, it will be plus 4 and plus 5 iota. Now combine the real parts. 6 plus 4 will give you 10 minus 2 iota plus 5 iota will give you 3 iota. Now I'll discuss how to evaluate the powers of iota, and then we will define multiplication of two complex numbers. Yes, we know that iota is square root of minus 1. Iota square is minus 1. Cube of iota. Yes. Now cube of iota can be written as iota square into iota. Iota square is minus 1 into iota will give you minus iota. So iota cube of iota is minus iota. Now iota raised to the power 4. 4 is even. So I can write this as square of iota square. Now it is negative 1 whole square. So it is 1. So iota raised to the power 4 is equal to 1. Now look here. Suppose I have to evaluate iota raised to the power 16. First check whether this exponent is even or odd. 16, it's even. So it will be a multiple of 2. So I can write this as iota square and this. Right? Now iota square is minus 1 raised to the power 8. So it will be plus 1. If I have to compute iota raised to the power 31. Now 31 is odd. So what we do, detach one iota and to make this exponent even. From this I have detached one iota, right? Now 30 is even, so it will be divisible by 2. So I can write this as iota square whole raised to the power 15 into iota. So it is minus 1 raised to the power 15 into iota. As 15 is odd, so minus 1 raised to the power 15 will be minus 1 into iota will give you minus iota. Yes, let's take another example. Evaluate iota raised to the power 49. Yes. First check the exponent. Even or odd? 49 is odd. So detach one iota. So here it will be iota raised to the power 48. Right? Now 48 is divisible by 2. So it can be written as iota square raised to the power 24, because 24 2s are 48 into iota. Now iota square is minus 1 raised to the power 24 into iota. This is 1 into iota. It is equal to iota, right? Let's take another example. Iota raised to the power 400. Yes. Check the exponent. Even or odd? It's even. So it will be divisible by 2. So it will be iota square raised to the power 200. Because 400 when divided by 2 will give you 200. Iota square is minus 1 raised to the power 200. So it will be 1. Right? Let's take another example. Iota raised to the power 225. Now 225 is odd. So detach one iota. So here it will be 224. Right? Now this exponent is even. So it will be divisible by 2. So iota square whole raised to the power 112 into iota. It is minus 1 raised to the power 112 into iota. So it is 1 into iota, that is iota. Now we will discuss multiplication of complex numbers. I'll explain it through example. So let Z1 be equal to 2 plus 3 iota, Z2 be equal to minus 4 plus 5 iota. We need to find out Z1 into Z2, that is 2 plus 3 iota into minus 4 plus 5 iota. This is equals to, here we use distributive law. So 2 will be multiplied with this bracket, that is minus 4 plus 5 iota. Then 3 iota will be multiplied with minus 4 plus 5 iota. Now open the bracket. 2 into minus 4 will give you minus 8. 2 into 5 iota will give you 10 iota. Here 3 iota into minus 4 will give you minus 12 iota, and 3 iota into 5 iota will give you 15 iota square. It's minus 8 plus 10 iota minus 12 iota plus 15 into minus 1, because iota square is minus 1. So it's minus 8 plus 10 iota minus 12 iota minus 15. Now combine the real parts. So minus 8 minus 15 will give you minus 23. 10 iota minus 12 iota will give you minus 2 iota. So Z1 into Z2 is the complex number minus 23 minus 2 iota. Let's take another example. Yes, Z1 is 2 minus 3 iota. Z2 is 1 minus 2 iota. I need to find out Z1 into Z2. So it's 2 minus 3 iota into 1 minus 2 iota. Yes, use distributive law. This 2 will multiply it with this term, that is 2 into 1 minus 2 iota. Then minus 3 iota will be multiplied with this. Now open the bracket. 2 into 1 will give you 2. 2 into minus 2 iota will give you minus 4 iota. Minus 3 iota into 1, it's minus 3 iota. Minus 3 iota into minus 2 iota, it's 6 iota square. So it's 2 minus 4 iota minus 3 iota plus 6 into minus 1. Iota square is minus 1. So it's 2 minus 4 iota minus 3 iota minus 6. Now combine the real parts. So 2 minus 6 will give you minus 4. Minus 4 iota minus 3 iota will give you minus 7 iota.